Hello, Havenites. This very special episode of Henry's Haven is a sad one to say the least for me and my family members. This past July, I had found out that my mom, her lovable little doggy named Baby, and one of my celebrity role models that I look up to today, named Hulk Hogan, had all suddenly passed away. The past couple of months have been hard not only for me, but for some other members of my family as well. On Saturday, September 6th, here in 2025, both of my parents were finally put to rest and buried in their final resting places during a special ceremony that day, along with members of my family also in attendance that day. I had even spoke during this ceremony with a special prepared speech of my own. This video serves as a special memorial of sorts for not only both of my parents, but also for my mom's dog, Baby, and the celebrity role model named Hulk Hogan that I still look up to today, toward the end, since both of these, and Hulk Hogan and Baby, um, had also died in July of 2025, along with my mom. My dad had died initially 6 years ago in January of 2019. RIP. Enjoy the video. Thank you. A memory that I recall from both mom and dad that relates to this first clip that I have from Disney's The Fox and the Hound film is how I remember mom and dad arguing from time to time about examples such as dad bringing back antiques, as he called them, from the auction barn after the auction in town that he enjoyed attending nearly every Saturday night. Mom would holler at Dad, "What do you need that junk for?" To which Dad would reply, "Because I need it and I feel I could use it. Now shut up." I just hope now that Mom and Dad are not still arguing up above now in the clouds, if Dad is choosing to clutter up the clouds himself with his antiques, as he called them, if he's still been collecting. I wish to remember both Mom and Dad here through this clip from this Disney movie, favorite of mine, that currently streams right now on one of my favorite Disney um, streaming services called Disney Plus. Again, titled The Fox and the Hound. And the clip details an argument between a pet owner and a next door neighbor suddenly arguing over the pet disturbing life on the neighbor's side. The argument clip from The Fox and the Hound can also relate to me at all the times that Dad bothered to have my back by arguing for me against those in the family choosing to argue against me for the wrongs that they claimed that I had caused to them. Now, in viewing this clip, I miss Dad most of all for choosing to have my back and arguing for me when I was too scared and afraid to myself, and that I wish that if he were still here, he probably would have defended me after what happened 3 years ago now on Sunday, July 3rd, 2022. With Mom, I'm really going to miss her too. She had taught me how to do laundry for myself. I remember just before beginning at Q College in the fall of 2010 how I had wanted to learn how to wash my own clothes for myself since I was planning on not coming home every weekend like I had previously done at FSCC. Thank you, Mom, for this. Now, though Mom had taught me how to do laundry for myself, I, in return, had showed her how to work a computer. I remember getting her started with Facebook so that we could chat nearly every night that I was away at college years ago now, that I had wanted someone to talk with online as someone comforting to talk about my day with. Thank you, Mom, for allowing me to do this while I was living away at school, and feeling scared and alone at times, like I had been feeling back then. Thank you. When I had first began college 18 years ago at FLCC, and later when I had moved into my very first solo apartment in the summer of 2019, I realized was hard for my mom and my dad and my older sister named Kathy in 2007 then. I remember Mom telling me 18 years ago then in 2007 how my older sister Kathy was seen crying for me being gone at college. This entire incident eventually led to me coming home every weekend then for my laundry and grocery shopping services. It also currently evolved into, minus the overnight trips home now, since I'm able to walk, and do my grocery shopping and stuff myself at my own apartment now, into my current situation at my current apartment setting, living alone now with my disabled senior dog that I named Emma. Now, the next clip that I have for you is also from the Fox and the Hound film. It emphasizes the sadness about all it seemed to feel once I had left. As in the clip, the pet owner was forced to abandon her pet in the woods. Goodbye may seem forever, farewell is like the end, but in my heart the memory, and there you'll always be. The day God took you home. A million times I've needed you, a million times I've cried. If love alone could have saved you, you never would have died. In life I loved you dearly, in death I love you still. In my heart you hold a place no one else can ever fill. It broke my heart to lose you, but you didn't go alone. Part of me went with you the day God took you home. And that's all I have to say about that. So until next time, Havenites, take care. Bye. H names rock. Like, subscribe, and come back for more.